Just want to give a lot of credit to IUPUI. I thought they were the better team tonight. You know, they came in, they've improved a lot from last year. Combs was a handful for us off the dribble. You know, we worked on nothing but ball screen defense and didn't look like it tonight. And then a lot of their interior guys got a good skill level. They converted baskets and they got them some easy ones. And then with us, you know, I give them credit and give Jason a lot of credit and wish them well. And I say this all the time, and people think it's just coach speak, but we have to be better prepared than what we were tonight. I think I've allowed, because I like these guys so much and they're a hard-working group, I've allowed too many voices in the huddles and in practice, and guys saying too much, and that starts with me. We'll change that, and that'll be fine, because these guys do work hard. But we make far too many mistakes, and we make them every day. We make them over and over, and it creeps up. You know, everybody works hard, but you have to be able to concentrate and follow your game plan and do the things that you're supposed to do to win basketball games. We're not near tough enough or hard enough to play against on the defensive end yet. We foul too much. On the offensive end, all we really ask them to do is be unselfish, and I thought we were a little selfish tonight. The way we played and not move the ball, and then you can't miss 15 free throws and beat anybody. So a lot of things to improve on. It's very disappointing to lose your home opener. Everybody's excited. I'm excited about this team. I still am. We're going to get a lot better. We got a short turnaround, but we got to have 2 good days of practice the next couple days and try to iron some of this stuff out.
Greg, when it comes to the defense, what was not being done that you wanted to see? Was it as simple as not keeping guys in front of them, driving the lane? Or?
A lot of times, and Todd, you know, you watch enough basketball, everybody ball screens. So we work on ball screen defense virtually every day in practice. It starts with communicating. It really does. And the guy who's guarding the guy that's coming out to set a screen has to talk, and he has to be saying the right thing. He has to do his job, and then the guard's got to do his job as well. And half the time we did. You know, and we're pretty good when we do it right. But then the other half, it'll be the guy guarding the screener's fault. He'll let him turn the corner. And the other half of the time, it'll be the guard's fault, not doing his job. And we got beat. Our defense is designed not to give up middle penetration. We gave it up all game. So there's a lot to clean up. It doesn't look like tonight or you know, and Saturday didn't look like we're working on those things, but we are. And it's got to get a lot better.
When it comes to the way the game flowed, you know, Devontae and Christian gave you a spark, obviously, probably on both ends of the floor, but is the early test for this team to try to gain confidence in the other guys? Because there did seem to be a little bit of, I don't know who I can trust on the floor, not in a pejorative way, but, you know, it's a first game for a lot of these guys, and it didn't seem like that mesh was there on the floor.
That's exactly right, Todd, and that's what we talked about in the locker room. That's why I want to be more the voice. I think how competitive and how important it is to Christian and Devontae, they can easily get frustrated, and they need to let me get frustrated. They need all those guys. Matt's a very good player, and he's not doing what he needs to do right now, but he will. You know, Coach Lute says he's a lot like Aaron Carter, which he is. You know, just a hard driving guy that's going to make mistakes, that can really shoot. And Aaron had a pretty good career here for us, so we got to help Matt. We got to help him a lot. And Brenton Scott. He's a much better player than what he showed tonight. I think he reverted back to him, the old Brenton, a little bit in some of the shots he was taking. But those are 2 guys that are very important to us, and when they play like they did tonight, we don't have a chance to win. But your point is a good one. Our chemistry has to be good. We have to support each other. Let me be the critical ones, and because we need all those guys, and they have to have confidence in them for us to be a good team.
23 seconds left. Brenton comes down. Probably not a shot you guys wanted, went in and missed. But is he a guy that you trust at the end of the game to take this kind of shots?
Well, Brenton's gonna, you know, he's a scorer, but 14 for 18, that's not him. I think in the preseason he's shooting. We keep stats every day. I think he's shooting like 65% from the field because he takes good shots. He took far too many bad shots tonight. And I think what you're talking about, I think we were down 6. So we probably needed a 3 there to cut it because we're trying to foul. So, and he's one-on-one with a big guy, and it was a good shot. You know, he got a clean look at it. So that wasn't what I have confidence in him, yeah, to take and make that shot.
Greg, your most successful point in the game was early in the second half, defensively when you were fighting the catch and really making their handoffs difficult. Can you take that, 5-minute, 6-minute stretch and show the team this is what we want,
Yeah, you
That's
just
the
have to
idea.
be more consistent with it, I mean, we stopped them 9 out of their first 10 possessions in the second half, and it gets your transition game going. And we're really good in transition, so you take control of the game a little bit. But you can't let a mistake somewhere else have you let down on that defensive end. Just because we started getting good things, you have to remember what got you there. The way we started, and I think they scored. Now, we had to foul a lot, but 17 of their last 26 or 7 possessions they scored on. So where you're trying to lock down and get stops, we were still scoring. We weren't doing it, and that's what we had to do.
You mentioned, obviously, the line that sticks out at 15. I think there were 4 two-shot opportunities that
4 in a
were
row.
0 for 4, and those
Well,
were.
it was, I don't know if we were ahead or if it was tied at that
I
point, too.
think a little bit. I think you were ahead and then down at the.
I can't remember what we got up, but they closed it down and took the lead by 1. We didn't, we had our hands on the game right there, and we could have just taken it, and we didn't do it. We really let down. And guys that come off the bench have to come out ready to make plays because we're going to have to sub, and all those guys are going to have to be effective for us. But yeah, I mean, if you do get a stop and you come down and get 2 free throws, that's not good. We're a better shooting team than that. We're going to get to the free throw line. So all I know is if you're missing them, we better work on it more.
What's the key to a short turnaround for Wyoming on Monday?
They got to get their butt in bed tonight because we got practice tomorrow. We got to do some things. We got to work on some things. Wyoming's a NCAA team coming back from last year. They're very well coached. They're put together. Coach Scheid is a great coach, and he's always been a team. He's always coached teams that don't make many mistakes. That's what I got to do a better job at. We're a team that made a bunch of mistakes tonight at both ends, and I got to change that.
Anything else?